Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and I work at the Canadian Parks and Wilderness Society, also known as CPAWS. CPAWS Northern Alberta is a not-for-profit wilderness protection organization. We have worked to protect Alberta's diverse natural heritage since 1968 as the first regional chapter of CPAWS. Together we are working to keep at least half of Canada's public land and water wild forever. Today we will be talking about an iconic Canadian animal. This animal has antlers, large hooves, and can be found on Canada's 25-cent coin. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's a caribou. Canada's woodland caribou is a resilient species, having survived multiple ice ages, natural events like forest fires, and periods of overhunting. Across Canada, CPAWS is working with provinces, territories, and the federal government, progressive companies, local communities, and First Nations to help protect woodland caribou on public lands. Today, we will be showing you how to make your very own woodland caribou companion at home.
You will need regular or construction paper, glue stick or tape, scissors, and googly eyes and a black button or pom-pom, but if you don't have those things, you can also just use felt tip markers. Don't worry if you don't have all of that on hand. While you're getting those things together, we will share a few facts about woodland caribou before we get started on the craft. Did you know there are two types of woodland caribou in Alberta? One that spends more time in the mountains, and the other type that lives in the boreal forest. Scientists call these ecotypes. Caribou of different ecotypes have different feeding and movement behaviors. Caribou have wide feet that allow them to float on top of wetlands and deep snow. They leave behind very distinct tracks. Caribou are called reindeer in Europe and Asia. Reindeer are like caribou, but they are usually smaller and typically domesticated. Caribou are unique from other animals with antlers because both male and female caribou grow antlers every year. Male caribou lose their antlers before winter, but female caribou keep their antlers until the springtime. That means that all of Santa's reindeer are actually females. Okay, let's start assembling our caribou craft. Step 1 is to cut your paper in half along the longer edge. Set aside 1/2 for later. Next, cut your paper in half lengthwise. Then, just take a little bit of the width off of one of the halves. The narrow strip is going to be your caribou's head, and the wider strip will be its body. Take the narrower strip of paper and glue or tape it to make a loop. You might want to hold it down until the glue dries to be sure it's good. Take the wider strip of paper and fold it in half gently along the shorter edge. Don't press the fold flat. Use scissors to cut a U shape into the folded paper along the unfolded edge. This will make the shape of the caribou's legs. You can then fold the last centimeter of the legs to make the feet. Okay, now it's time to bring back that other half of the paper we cut at the beginning. We have another color of paper, so we're going to use that instead, but feel free to just use the original part that you cut. Place it flat on the table. This will be a little platform for your caribou to stand on. Glue down your caribou's feet so its body is standing on the platform. You can color in the feet now if you would like to. Once you have your caribou body standing, take some scrap paper from when you cut out the legs for the body. Cut your scrap paper to make a U-shaped piece for the tail. Glue or tape that onto your caribou's booty. Now it's time to make our antlers. We're going to use that other color of paper again, but you can just use the same color. Caribou antlers are very complex, so we're just going to do a simple version. Cut a thin strip of paper about 2 centimeters wide and double the length that you want your antlers to be. Fold the paper in half and cut out the shape of your antlers. Have fun with it and make them look how you like. At the end, you'll have 2 identical antlers. Antlers can grow up to 4 centimeters every day, which is 100 times faster than human hair. The reason why they grow so fast is that they have 2 sources of blood, one through the base of the antler and one through the velvet covering the antlers. Glue or tape the antlers down on top of your caribou's head. Then add your eyes and nose. If you have googly eyes and something for the nose, you can attach those, or you can just draw on your caribou's face. Both look cute. Finally, you can glue the caribou's head onto its body, and voila! A beautiful caribou craft. To learn more about caribou in Alberta, you can visit our website at caribouandyou.ca.